Hi buddy, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 38 with me, Sid, and I'm stood here in front of this furnace where I have just cooked a block of darkstone. And I have this oak storage, which, if I go and have a look at this, has got some stuff in it. And the block of darkstone is going to become a darkstone button, which is going to go against that. Now, while we're here, we'll take these. So I'm kind of building up the bits we need to make some of the quest items. It's just having a break from the Twilight, really. Although we are going to have to go back to the Twilight, so we need a clock and we need a compass. And there are a number of quest items we need. So, for example, if we look at the uses of a clock, we can make the stopwatch right now. Yay, let's do that. That. I don't know why I would want a stopwatch. I'm not that desperate to know. And that should give me, if we jump over to here, that one doesn't give us anything. It's just a thing. I don't actually know. Oh. It monitors your motion. Oh, so it gives you your XY position. Okay, so you can whack that presumably there, and you've always got that on. Okay, brilliant. That's really nice to know. Now this one here is a depth meter. Must be in your inventory. We need some ironwood, and we got that in the Twilight. And finally, this one over here requires me to go and grab some other Twilight bits to make the biomalizer. So all of those are items we need. Now the other thing I wanted to do is I want to have a look at this steel leaf. Steel leaf appears to be, I also need to put my meat. I've eaten a bit of that meat now, and yeah, we're doing pretty good. We've eaten 3 of the types of food we can get from the raw bat meat. I should probably cook that. Almost certainly. Yeah, I've eaten several of the things we can get from the Twilight. So we need to just jump off back to the Twilight and go and get a few things. However, we also want to play with this. So steel leaf can be smelted down into molten steel leaf. And if I were to say I want to make a sword blade, I'm not sure whether this is actually what I want to do, but let's take 2 of those. And basically steel leaf will repair itself. It's not got the stuff from steel leaf doesn't have a high durability. But what it does do, I need to get the sword blade, don't I? That's right. Is it repairs itself, providing you have steel leaf on your hotbar. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this works. I don't know whether it consumes said steel leaf. Are you not going to play? Yeah, it looks like you may not want to play right now. We can make a steel leaf rod. Okay. Have I even got a rod cast? You know, I actually don't think I've made a rod cast. That's easily fixed. Rod. Bang. 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 Boop boop. Boop boop. Don't know why that's in there. We'll make the rod and then see if we change the rod, because at the moment it's using the ecological feature. Now I would have liked to make the blade, but I'm guessing that we can't do that yet. because we can't, there is no recipe for that. There is only uses for it. Let's try the rod though. Got nothing else to lose. Even if it gives me an auto repairing rather than ecological. Right, let's try that. Yeah, so that must be an age thing. Maybe we can do that at a later age. Okay, well, I'm quite partial to that. Let's... Oh, it needs to be fully repaired, doesn't it? Do-do-do-do-do. Long way round. Do-do-do. No, no. It's not a steel leaf. Okay. Alright, not a problem. Let me stick that back in there, that back in there. So clearly steel leaf is not an option right at this age. We need to move forward. So, with that in mind, I'm going to head back to the Twilight after we sleep the night, and we're going to go... incidentally, this took a little bit of blood and has restocked our blood network. We barely even scratched the surface of that blood thing. So that was good. The other thing we need to do is actually get the weirding gadget done, don't we? That's an item that is also a quest item. What is involved in you? Gold and an ender pearl. I'm fairly certain I have one ender pearl. I think I cast it. Should we do that before we head back? Yeah, let me quickly go. Right, let me go. So 5 blocks, which is 45, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 48 gold. Let's get that cast, and I'll be back within a sec. Alright, there was one other thing I wanted to do while we were here, because the Twilight Forest opened this up for us. Well, I didn't open it up, but you could always make it using blood, but we never did. And I think that was... No, hang on. Slime boots. Now I am... Oh, here we go. Slime boots. Slime over a... Oh, maybe we... 1, 2. There we go. I just know going to the gas tower we are definitely going to need one of this stuff going forward. So yeah, that's just a thing we are going to want. And we should have the last 2 blocks of gold in here, which means we can do that. And there's our weirding gadget. Top 10 weirdest gadgets. Now, where am I going to hide this? Do I want to stick you back here? And that will keep that chunk loaded. Can't remember if it's 3 or 1. I know it just does stuff with chunks, but there you go. So that's that. That's those. We do need to go there. Basically, get a load of these quests completed. But let's go and get this one from the Twilight done now, because that's the easiest. So we'll head to the Twilight. We'll grab the bits and pieces we need. I've probably got some of it already, and we'll get that one done. So back in a sec. Okay, we've got two items we need. We need a sickly oak sapling, which we get, of course, from the big thing up there. And what was the other thing? Nope, it's gone. But this is not a problem. We'll find out in a moment. We'll go and get the sickly oak thing first, because that's the easiest. Well, it's relatively easy. Let's go in. And let's follow this to the top, shall we? Cicadas, you gotta love them. Cicada, cicada, potato, potato. Does it really matter? I mean, at the end of the day, it's an insect that makes a horrible noise, and we all love it in the Twilight. So, here we go. Just coming up, and sickly oak sapling. Alright, so if I go and pop that down now, and go there, what was the other thing? A root strand. Wow. Oh, I've got this. This will allow us to move a little bit closer to completing another task as well. So the root strand, I think we want this, probably. You know what? Be a responsible tree cutting person and always put your logs back once you've finished. Right, we need the roots. The roots normally hide under the... Use those to make anything. They have no use whatsoever, or at least no use that I'm aware of. Right, let us try and find some roots. There. Now I'll try it with the old shears first. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, so that should be everything we need. I think we've got the iron wood ingots. The iron wooding? Yeah, I think it's iron wood. Back at the log hut. So let's go and have a look there, and that should be two relatively easy quests. That's not our motion, is it? The direction we're going. Don't know why I would want that. 1, 2, 3. Right, so if we grab these items and go in here and go maize, that, and that will give us the bioanalyzer, which says we are in a mushroom forest. Nice. And then if we go in here and grab that and that, this is that will give us the depth meter, which tells us we're at Y33. I don't believe we're at Y33. Maybe we are. Now the question is, where can you place these? Because they don't really go anywhere. Now I think the most useful one of those is the bioanalyzer one. But that's all of those done. We're now into looking at this, because to get to this, now this particular thing, the iron apple, is going to be painful. And if somebody gets this before I get to crafting it, and they're saying there's an easier way of doing this. So alpha yeti fur, we need to get that from the thing. Magic map focus, easy. Blank magic map, easy. Empty map, easy. Maze map focus, easy. Charm of keeping, 3. Yeah, that's... Well, let's use this and start pulling together what we have of that, shall we? Magic map. Yeah. We haven't got you. Have we got a maze map focus in there? We have. Where did you go? In the middle. Charm of keeping. We've got 1 or 2 of those. So I think you take 4 of those to make a charm of keeping 2. And Jesus, you want me to really go all out, don't you? I'm not even anywhere close to having that right now. Okay. No more charms in there, is there? No. So that we can make the map. That's I just need some paper, which I haven't got on me, but we have got that bit, so we can do that. And obviously we can make a map. That's relatively straightforward as well. So let's pull those together. Head back to the overworld and back to sanity and avoiding Mr. Enderman. Yeah, be back in a mo. Alright, well the magic map itself, that's easy. That's just one of them, and that will go there. So we need a map. These are going to be a pain. But having that said, that we do unlock Hoofamajigs. Yeah, we unlock the Hoofamajig. We unlock journey map. That to me is a price worth paying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to cook that. We're going to need to get one of those going and 4 of those going, which will turn into plates, which will give us a compass, which will allow us to make a map. That'll be good. And that will be that bit done. So that'll just leave 5 items missing for make that journey map token. Now, as I say, it has been mentioned to me that am I going to do this the easy way or the cheaty way? I don't know which is which. This doesn't seem that easy because the Ring of Ascent can be found in loot from chests from shrines, crag rocks at White Fortress, and looted from the bosses, and a rare drop chance inserted between lines enemies. So yeah, that is going to be an interesting one to get. We're going to have to go and do the between lands for that, for one, which is, you know my opinion of that buy-up, like that dimension. It scares the crap out of me. It may be slightly less scary now we've done the. Let me just put that away. Now we've got the rapier, because that, even though it does less damage, allows me to. I mean, I can attack like that and get lots of damage on them. You know, and I presume if I were to go to the next level, it would be even more OP. We need to get you on the bar. Now, I think I made another hammer somewhere. I did. So that should allow me to go and make that with that in the middle. That will give me that, which will go into the chest downstairs. I need to cook this venison as well, because that's another thing we've got to do. Right, that goes there. Venison goes in there. Yeah, the stopwatch, I don't think it really helps me. I'm going to stick you in there. The depth meter and the biome are useful, but the stopwatch really isn't. Right, venison. We're going to eat that next. That's our target. We also need to eat some fruit at some point, but that's fine. We'll leave that to it. All right, what we got next? Sea lanterns. We are not really in a position. We could try for a ocean monument, but I think we might die quite horrendously. Market is one we should be looking at, because the market will open up all the seeds that are available to us. So let's have a quick peek at the market and see what's involved. Pan's flute. Oh, that's easy. Let's go and let's get myself a little bit of that action going. I'll make it. I know I've got one. Let's go and make another one and see whether we can do that. I don't know. Does it have to be Pan's flute, or can it be flute? What can we see? That is suggesting that it's MBT valueless, so he's working off the MBT, so we should be good just to go and grab three things and some grass. That'll do as a thing. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying just clearing some of the quests that have been building up in the background. There's a few that I'm not looking forward to. We are going to have to go. Oh, we get it. Okay, that's fine. Didn't think we were getting that. 1, 2, 3. Dankeschön. Right, we can make that here. At least then I can make sure that we've got it right. Boop, 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 boop. Bye bye. Okay. We'll pop that away, and the market requires planks and logs. That we should be able to do no problem. Planks, 1, 2, logs, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's one too many actually, but it doesn't really matter. Bang, we'll do that, that, and that. Gives us that. I'm running out of places to put stuff, so you can go there. Nope. Oops. It's like that was not intentional. Don't blame me. Right, where can I put this? Stick you there for now. The weathered salesperson. So what have we got here that we've got coming in? Maple, silver bells, sapling. Oh, Shoggoth flesh. 24 monolith stone for Shoggoth. That's actually not too bad. Gold, 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 gold. Seeds and other. Okay. We'll leave you. You need a place of your own, you know. Where can we place that guy? I know. We'll still find a spot for him up here if I can. What about here? Yeah. Grab a little bit of dirt. I'll give him his own little spot right at the top. I'm sure he's not going to count as a villager for mobs. That will be too easy, wouldn't it? Bump. That doesn't look out of place at all there, and that guy does not look freaky. Okay, so we got that. We still can't do that. That one we need to do in the end. That one we need to look at. I'm a little bit reluctant to do astral sorcery because I'm doing astral sorcery in Sid's Modded Life, and I don't want them going to astral, bang, 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 back to back with astral. Extended crafting. This one is interesting. Now we are going to need to go to the not the between lands, the beneath, to take a stack of those. Always keep a stack with you, because we're going to need, and I'm almost certain I probably won't have a great deal of it, use black quartz. So black quartz has where are we? Let's try and have a look at this crafting table, because we need it for the actual apple thing anyway. But this crafting table is not fun. It needs a block of iron. That's not a problem. Crafting tables, yeah, no problem. Iron slate requires me to get an black iron ingot and hammer it flat. Okay, how do I get a black iron ingot? I get crushed black quartz and iron in the alloy kiln. And if I do this in here, I get that. There appears to be no other way of getting that. I can't do that with that. Well, sure, yeah, it must be. No, because you hang on. Just think this through a second here. grind that down. What is the recipe for that then? You cook that. So we need definitely to go down to the beneath too many dimensions, such as too many, and get us all some black quartz. Go away, leave me alone. Meat, well, venison steak. The reason I'm eating those is for this one. You need to eat all 6 foods from Twilight, and we've done 4. I think, I don't know where we're going next. What the next one be? Probably. We can have a quick look. So many things in Twilight, though. It's difficult to know exactly what's food and what isn't out that. Like you've got beef steak, beef stroganoff, maize wafers. None of that is food. The experiment. That's cake. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's the old Portal reference, isn't it? And there should be one more, I think, which is probably Hydra steak, wherever that's gone. Hydra chop. So I think that will be it. They're all doable. Again, they don't actually matter. They really have no bearing on what's going on here. But we're going to head to the beneath now and try and find some more quartz ore. No. Oh, I moved it, didn't I? Can I even break that one? Maybe not. Tell you what. Do that. We can't use it if we can't stand on top of it. Right, we need to go down because we need quartz ore. Quartz ore is down, not up. And down is over this way. So let me get down there. I've got loads of torches from the Minotaur lair, so I'll see you in a moment. First bit. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's some up there as well in that cave, look. Okay. Well, as much as I love this place, with a passion, you could say, almost. Let's just try bring this. Oh, I see you, sir. Get dead. You are not scary now. Well, they still are, but not as much as they were. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. Okay, well, we've almost got enough now already, so, but I suspect we will need more. So I'm going to have a little hunt around. Hopefully I will not die. Although after my rather abysmal showing on the mage server the other day, I'm not going to make any promises about nothing. I'll be back in a little while. I just want it to be known that I really, really, really hate this dimension. With a passion. I mean, big, horrible purple ants coming out of nowhere. It is not nice. That's my point. Just wanted to say it. By my estimate, we need 10 of those. Most of them are in a... yay, stuff going past outside. Most of them are in a... what's the word I'm looking for here? I have no idea. Oh, plate form, that's the word I was looking for. Get there eventually. We did get some other stuff from here, which obviously all needs to be put away, but apart from that, nothing major league really at all. I really don't like that dimension. It does have to be said, it is unpleasant. It gives me the, well, I suppose the fairest way of it, it gives me the screaming heebie-jeebies. It's horrible. It really is the most vile dimension that I've ever had to. I'm going to put that in there because it is food related, really, and they can go in there. And then we just got a few bits and pieces of armor which we can repair up and have a look in here, and that will go neatly with. I've got so much armor, it is silly. Booties go with booties. But yeah, so I've set the materials to repairing. No, the tend to grinding. Sorry, not repairing. This is what happens when I'm trying to multitask. I don't do it very well. But we'll get there. And we shall put all of that away. Oh dear. Right, we need to start being a little bit ruthless. What do I need to use a leather cap for? Nothing. So what about a leather tunic? I can use leather tunics. What about leather pants? Leather pants have no use outside of that. Leather boots, actually, they can be used. Wolf leggings, no, I'm never going to use those again. Let's get rid of all of that, shall we? And wolf boots. Yeah, that works as a, let's get rid of those things. Now we've got my disposal chest, so that's nice and simple. We just jump it all in there and forget about it. Right, so we should have that that grinding should be done. 10 of them, and we need to make 10 ingots of iron. Right, now let's have a look before I start running off grabbing iron left, right and centre. I've got 8 ingots there, and I've got 6 iron sharpening kits, so that's fine. That's 9, that's 10. Perfect. So leave those cooking. That's going to make the iron hoofer. It's going to take a hot moment, so while that's stewing, let's just double check if there's anything else. There's only the light well there. I'm not really worried about any of this stuff. These channels may be interesting, but I really, and obviously bottom of the barrel extensions, but I'm not really seeing any great use, and obviously I don't think there's anything in this lot that I'm really bothered about at all. Technically speaking, I have made a gear, so that one is now complete. So we could make those. Yeah. I'm just going to go and pull that together while we're waiting for those things to... Once they're out of the way, they're done. We can forget about them. Back in a mo. Well, the wheel is dead easy. Alright, there's a wheel. So that's that. We've made the gear. We've done that. I'm not... Love and carriage. What's that one? The craft a cart. I honestly don't think I would actually use it, but let's have a look what's involved. Yeah, I'm not really not that fussy. I really am not that bothered. Better with mods manual. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. So really we're just aiming to try and get this one done, I think. So that'll take us to there for the next one. Push it real good. Yeah, that's where we need to go. Right, and obviously we need to do stuff in there. Right. Let's go and see how these alloys are going. And we've got 2. This is going to take a while. Let's come back in a moment. Alright, so if we look at that, if we look at the uses of this stuff, we are making do this. So we need a block of iron. That's easy. We need one of those. That is just a matter of, let me just restock that. And we take you and pop you down and go, and bang. So we take you that there. If I let me just go and get my project box. The other thing I meant to have a look at, and it's been bugging me all night, and I meant to check, is can I actually make an anvil yet? I think I can, which means I can name things at the very least. I may not be able to do much in the way of enchanting, but so we have got that goes in the bottom there, and then we need a block of iron and 2 crafting tables. 2 crafting tables we can do very quickly indeed, so let us do that. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, bang, and we can get that bit done. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. And let's take you with me, project box, and we'll go and cast a block of iron, and then we can start looking at the other things. Now there is bump, and have the last 10. So that will give us that. Now we then need to get one of these, which requires that in the middle and 4. 1 2 3 4, and then we need 4 of those. So if we have again look at this, 4 of those, that uses iron, 1 of those, and stardust. Now that's the bit where we're going to struggle, maybe. I'm being cryptic here quite deliberately. So I believe we should be able to sort that one out fairly easily. It will require us to go back to the Twilight and then do some astral sorcery. Marjorie's going to require astral sorcery because, you know, it's astral sorcery. It's herbs. But yeah, I think on that note we are getting very close to having that particular item ready. So we'll probably tackle that last bit next episode. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.